I think part of the problem that the trans community is facing, and it's the same problem that women face, is if you don't know anything about our bodies, you don't know how it works. So when you come in and you say, oh, you know, these are men, you know,
competing
against women, you're assuming that the women are weak and just can't do anything except be here. Have you seen female athletes? They know what they're doing. So I'm not sure what's going on or why this is an issue. The same for me as when people say, oh, you know, I don't know how I feel about you. You do. God doesn't make mistakes.
No.
And the challenge is not to the trans people, it's to the people who are not trans. That's what God is looking to see, how you treat people.
Yeah, every single thing she said is stupid. I'll just throw one at you. You can throw one at me, and we'll go back and forth. She said that women don't need. Have you seen female athletes? They can take care of themselves. Okay, Whoopi, how come mediocre men are beating them in their own sports? If what you're telling us is true, that female athletes, they got this. Well, how come men who wouldn't even qualify for the meet are taking your best scores away from you?
Yeah, this nonsensical rhetoric by Whoopi. I mean, Delvany is sitting there just watching her. I wish I could have watched the whole thing. Well, actually not. I can't stand that show. But the point is to see this she. You know, it made me crave a Bud Light, by the way. But just to see all that going on and to see Whoopi distort reality, biology, XY chromosomes, the reality of the physiological structure of the male versus the female. I mean, this is supposedly a group of women who are defending women's rights when women have been discriminated by this bizarre transgender wokeism, this Frankensteinian wokeism. And it's interesting how then she does this, oh, and the Lord God, you know, she invokes God very conveniently by distorting and inverting and perverting the reality of this issue.
Well, she also says that men don't understand female bodies. How complicated is it, Jake? Right? I think we've all had wives, we've had sisters, we've had mothers. The idea that, oh my gosh, I've never seen a female body in my life. Give me a break about that. And furthermore, but then she includes trans men who think they're women. She implies they know what a woman's body is. How is that even possible? If they're men, you just got through saying that men don't understand female bodies. Unless you're a man who appropriates a female body, then apparently you know. This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and this Orwellian, Huxleyan world of the perversion of language, the perversion of biology, the perversion of normalcy, this is just unbelievable that people actually sit and watch this nonsense and believe anything that they have to say.